Good morning, everyone, and aloha.
Aloha.
I'm sorry if I startled anyone. I would like to thank you all for taking the time to attend the January Grand Service here at Pearl Church. And thank you for your kind and sincere offerings. I'm sure God the Parent and Oyasama is really happy to see you all here today and to have performed the service with joy and in high spirits. Thank you very much. Ask for your kind attention as I deliver today's sermon. Let's ask for God's guidance. On January 26, 1887, Oyasama withdrew from physical life. She was in her 90th year. To commemorate today's event, we call this month's service the January Grand Service. Not only that, we'll be commemorating Oyasama's 140th anniversary since she withdrew from physical life later this month in Jiba. Let's take a look back at the residence in 1887 when Oyasama withdrew from physical life. Oyasama was 90 years old at that year. She has been urging people to perform the service to save all humankind. On the 26th day of the Lunar New Year, people performed their duties with the resolve that they would even sacrifice their lives because, of course, at that time, the police were persecuting Tenrikyo and they were preventing the service from being performed. Surprisingly, that day, the police did not interfere at all, and the service was completed safely and cheerfully. As the last of the 12 songs was being sung, Oyasama withdrew from physical life as if falling asleep. Furthermore, having always been taught that the lifespan for human beings is normally 115, how deeply they must have been shocked and overwhelmed by despair. According to the life of Oyasama, we read, they cried out pathetically in a single voice filled with deep sadness. Utter silence followed, not even a cough was heard. We read in the Divine Directions. This was spoken to the Honseki, one of the early followers of Oyasama. Sa, I am still living here. I have not gone anywhere. Not gone anywhere. You must look at the path of daily life and ponder. It is only my figure which cannot be seen. All is the same. It is only my figure which does not exist. Needless to say, it is difficult to believe in something you cannot see with your own eyes. Today, a continuous stream of followers visit the Foundress' sanctuary throughout the day, including before the morning services to pay their respects to the Everliving Oyasama. Sometimes we can see Oyasama's kimono, the red clothing, in front of her shrine. In the Bodhisaki, we read, what do you think of these red clothes? Skihi dwells within. The ever-living Oyasama is working for the salvation of the world, now as ever before. Let us take a look at the day in the Foundress' sanctuary where she resides. Each morning, Oyasama wakes up 30 minutes before the morning service. Then she washes up and gets dressed. About 10 minutes before the morning service, she quietly proceeds to her seat in the Foundress' sanctuary. A female attendant accompanies Oyasama while carrying her red clothes on a special tray. And as soon as Oyasama is seated at her seat, people offer their prayers to her by clapping hands, following the lead of the Hobuin, or church headquarters staff minister on duty. The female attendant brings breakfast and serves it to Oyasama. She eats her breakfast as the followers practice the service dance in the Foundress' sanctuary. This is, of course, after the morning service is completed. In the quiet Foundress' sanctuary, after the morning service is finished and everyone leaves, the serving of Oyasama's breakfast still continues. A little while later, when the main breakfast tray is cleared, fruits are offered. In addition to breakfast, she is served lunch at 11 a.m. and dinner in the evening. Her meals are cooked in the Foundress' sanctuary kitchen using a separate fire and separate pot. Food offerings to Oyasama, such as seasonal fish and vegetables, as well as local confections, are brought by followers from various places to the Foundress' sanctuary kitchen. In the afternoon, Oyasama takes a bath. During that time, the sliding doors to the upper days of the Foundress' sanctuary are closed, and cleaning starts inside the room. When sunset approaches, a pair of standing red paper lanterns are lit, and soon thereafter the evening service begins. As the night deepens and the number of worshippers decreases, Oyasama retires for the night and goes to bed. To see her off, everyone present offers a prayer to her to thank her for the day by clapping hands with the hoboen on duty as a core. When Oyasama returns to her bedroom, the lanterns are extinguished and the sliding doors are closed. It is only my figure which cannot be seen. Now, although we cannot see Oyasama's figure, she has been welcoming many followers who come to Jiba, giving them her full attention to listen to their innermost hearts. Their feelings reach Oyasama, who receives them and bestows appropriate blessings on them. Because of my love for you, my children, the parent shortened her term of life by 25 years to step out and save the world from now. Thank you for your kind attention. Well, you might think, why go through all this trouble for something that we cannot see? And in the divine directions, it says, it depends on your heart. When the followers asked that if we should continue serving you after you have withdrew from physical life, she said, it's up to your heart. Your heart, your heart. She said 3 times, it's up to your heart 3 times. So that means that, to me, it doesn't, there's no explanation, but to me it means if you don't believe, you don't need to do. But if you believe and you feel you should, then you should. So I think it's to express our belief that she's ever living, and to serve her as if she were living physically. I think it's important for us to serve her in that capacity. And for me personally, it serves as a reminder, and especially in my missionary work, going door to door, spreading the fragrance of the teachings. I have a tendency to think that I'm going out. But in actuality, I'm accompanying Oyasama in the work of World Salvation. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you. Okay, I'd like to call upon Moses to give the announcements.